What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Mike. This is September 16th, and I'm here to give you a first video review of the new show that just started over the weekend called Znation. And so this is my thoughts on it. I'm not going to get into too big spoiler warnings for you guys, since some of you guys haven't seen it yet, but this is going to be my review. Watch it if you need to. Alright, let's get right on into it. This will be my first review of Znation. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to get too spoilery into it for those who haven't seen it yet. I am going to get into a little bit of detail just because I kind of have to back up my logic for the show. Yeah, let's go ahead and get on into it. First thing I want to talk about is I seen something on somebody's Facebook before it actually came out that it was kind of like a timer to how long people are actually going to how long it's going to be until people start comparing it to The Walking Dead. So let's go ahead and do it. I mean, you know, you're going to do it, and I'm going to do it. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and talk about it. Number one, hands down, it is no Walking Dead. Not even in the slightest fashion. People are talking about this reference that they make. I heard it when I watched it, twice, and just was kind of listening to it. And when he was talking about how'd you find this place, and the guy, 20 clicks up the road, ex-cop held up in a prison with a couple other people, told him about it. And I heard it, and I got to thinking about it, and I'm like, what? So I watched it again, and he said the same thing. I was, what? So okay, first of all, after that is when I started, hearing about it, everybody talking about it, and how it's Rick's group. It might be Rick's group that he was talking about. Number one, Rick's group is in Atlanta. They're in New York. Okay. They are. He said 20 clicks. Okay. That's a lot more than 20 clicks. I do believe. I'm not 100 on that, but I'm pretty sure that's a hell of a lot more than 20 clicks. Pardon my French. But anyway, now that that's out the way, it to me it's more of a formula of Zombieland mixed in with the new Dawn of the Dead or Day of the Dead, whichever one it was that they remake in the early 2000s. It's about a formula of that with maybe a little bit of Walking Dead thrown in there, and I mean just a little bit, not much at all. Um, but yeah, it's just that reference. I honestly don't think they was talking about Rick's group. I just don't think there's any kind of way that they were. Now, if you want something that's fun, I would say that if you just like zombie stuff and you want something that's fun, something that you think that you can watch a little bit, you know what I mean? Uh, this is fun. I liked it personally. I'm going to keep watching it. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing reviews of it. Um, but I think it was really good, and I think it was fun. I think it's something to talk about. You didn't really get into a whole lot of character development, but I mean, it's the first show. You got to give it. You got to give it. In my opinion, you have to give it at least 2, 3 shows to get character development. I was a bit disappointed um, about what happened during the show. because I thought it was kind of going to go one way and it didn't. But you know, that's kind of The Walking Dead too, so it is what it is. I'm going to keep watching it just because, you know, the special effects wasn't good, you know, but it's sci-fi. You can't come out of too much sci-fi, you know, as far as effects and stuff like that and being realism. The Walking Dead puts you in a realism environment and gives you some awesome characters to love and some awesome backgrounds, and you know, it's just so much better. The effects are so much better. You know, they spend about $4 million making an episode. So, you know, there it is right there. SyFy don't spend nowhere near that much. But yeah, like I said, I will keep watching it. I want to talk about, there's a baby in it that you actually see. Now, I just want to say, from what I know, you becoming a zombie doesn't give you superpowers in any kind of way. So that was kind of funny. I'm not going to say exactly what happens, but yeah, just check out the baby, you know, here, baby, you know, that shit was funny, but pardon my French again, but other than that, like I said, it was cheesy, but it was fun. I'll keep watching it, and we will see what happens. It'll be an hour-long episode. It's not by in any way a spinoff to Walking Dead. So everybody that's trying to say that the spinoff is not going to start till next year. And it's also set to take place not in you know, where Rick's group are by any means, or where anywhere near they are, but in the same world, in the same zombie world. It's just in a different place. They're in a different place. But yeah, the zombies in Znation, you know, I can understand, you know, maybe biting a zombie, or you know, a zombie biting you, and you, when you freshly turn, you can run faster. You know what I'm saying? I can accept that concept. And then, you know, over time, your muscles decrease and you can't move as fast. Okay, that's very acceptable. But I'm not sure how I feel about full-on sprinting zombies. Realistically, I just don't see that as possible. Not only is I don't think that's possible, but I don't think realistically someone could actually survive that kind of zombie apocalypse. I mean, you'd have to be like fucking human or something to survive that. I mean, you know, but like I said, it was fun. Watch it. I'm gonna put a link in my description. I may do a spoiler video for it. May not. I'm not real sure yet. But yes, I am going to keep watching it. If the second episode I like it, then I am probably going to be doing weekly reviews on it. I am going to be doing weekly reviews on The Walking Dead just as soon as it comes back on. Maybe even a couple other shows I haven't decided yet. So, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I also run a group on Facebook called Dead the Zombies. If y'all want to check that out, I put a link in the description for that as well. Hope you guys have a wonderful day.